Hello everyone, it is match day. Obviously today is Wreck-It Ralph's debut at Old Trafford. Debut for United, in fact. First game under Ralph. He's had 2 training sessions. Everyone's excited. What are we going to see? Alfie, what are we going to see today? Is it going to be a win today or what?
Hopefully.
No, not hopefully. Is it going to be a win today?
Yes.
What is the score going to be today? 3-0. 3-0? Oh, I went with 2-0. Let me know what you guys think. I actually don't, because by the time you see this video, the score would have already happened, so it's pointless doing a score prediction. Wrong video. Refresh, Adam, numpty. Anyway, guys, we're just on our way down to Old Trafford now. Thankfully, the rain has stopped from yesterday. The weekend was a complete washout, so hopefully we're going to see some decent football today. Hopefully, looking at the forecast, I'm not going to get drenched outside talking to everyone like we did against Arsenal. But it's all working out just nicely, I think, for the perfect day. You know what I mean? Nice, crisp win today. Football on point. Alfie's gone with 3-0. I've gone with 2-0. Alfie did say he's going to do the washing up for a week if I win this bet. And that to me is, it gives me more excitement than anything. Actually getting Alfie out of his room and doing something in the house. And if it brings United into the equation and United have to win to make it happen, it makes the game even more important, doesn't it? Let's be honest. He's not even flinched. I can't even get a grin or a smirk out of him. Hang on, let me try this one. Alfie, we're going for food. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I got a reaction. Part of his face actually moved. It moved, didn't it? Mentioned food. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We've actually not even discussed what we're doing for food yet, but obviously the most obvious ones. Well, we had an Indian last night, didn't we? An Indian takeaway. So we're on the junk food on the junk food trail this week, aren't we? Mackey's on Thursday for the game. Then we're doing what last night was Indian takeaway. Very nice, by the way. Went down a treat. And now on our way to Old Trafford, it's either Mackey's or KFC again, isn't it? What are you fancying today?
Not sure.
Oh, he's not sure. Right, okay. We're going to pull into where it is, anyway, and then we'll just have to decide.
The Big Mac came.
Oh yeah, you've seen the last video, guys. Alfie's Big Mac literally came with nothing. It was a nothing Mac. It was 3 buns and 2 beef patties, and that was it. Nothing on it at all. He went back to get it changed, and then they gave him a McSalad. It looked like they'd overloaded it, but anyway, that's the junk food talk out of the way. Let's get the eating done and get that out of the way, and then we can get concentrating on getting around Old Trafford and talking some football, some real football under Wreck-It. Let's have it, people. Food time first. Food smile check. Every time we got it. Okay, we're now heading into parking. Well, we're parked outside Mackey's, but we're ready out now to go get parked up, ready for the game. I'm just going to probably sit in the van a little bit because it's a bit nipply out there today. It is a bit chilly, willy. Like I said though, these dark clouds need to just piss off, to be honest, because I can't be doing with another rain episode outside Old Trafford again. It's bad enough being cold, but the rain, no thank you. Anyway, we're going to head down to our parking spot now, then we'll get out, talk to a few people outside Old Trafford, hopefully, if anyone's out there braving the cold, and then wait for Ralph's first team to be dropped. Ricky's already messaged me. Ricky would love to see a Langer in the team today. Do you know what? I'm not opposed to that. I want to see Ahmad, I want to see Elanga, I want to see both of these guys given a chance. And now we know that Ranić will probably give these guys a chance. This is the beauty of this. No Lingard and no Martial in the matchday squad. Very interesting because they were in training, so whether they've picked up knocks or not risked it. It's Anthony Martial's birthday today, so happy birthday, Tony. Shame you're not really lighting it up on the pitch and whatnot. He's not really had much opportunity this season, but this is another player that is under the spotlight now under Ranić. So yeah, really interested, and it's going to be exciting to see what team drops today. But yeah, we're going to head down to the parking spot now and then walk over to OT. So I will see you outside Old Trafford. Unchanged team, Alfred.
Oh,
Tell me about it. Surprised?
not really.
No, I said yesterday on United Stand actually, we weren't surprised if it went same team. He's had 2 days training, so one interesting thing I did just say then though was Wan-Bissaka is fit and doesn't come straight back in. So he stayed with a winning team, which is kind of what fail safe for most managers these days. Not broke, don't fix it. There were a few things that were wrong with the performance on Wednesday, but ultimately we got the result. So I think we'll see after this week more changes involving different players coming through, maybe for Norwich. We'll see wholesale changes against young boys, but I think at the end of the day, today was just about a couple of days in training, go with the lads that did it in the last game, and let's just move from there. But yeah, looking forward to this now. So, Alpha, see the team change mind on the score, or are you still going 3-1?
3-0. I said 3-0.
Oh, 3-0. So you call me a donut? Call me a donut?
Sure.
Call me a donut. Anyway, yeah, game starting in a minute. Half-time report. So, it's been a pleasure to watch, I'm not going to lie. I can see exactly what the plan is, I can see exactly what he's trying to implement, what each and every one of the players is supposed to do. And to a man, barring a couple, which I'll get onto in a minute, have done their job perfectly. There is the 4-2-2-2 formation. I can't believe it. It's the first time I've seen it in the flesh, and it is hard to suss out and figure out at first, but then when you see what the formation does and how it brings certain players into play, it is very, very clever, because it's like playing false wingers. Bruno, Sancho just behind Rashford and Ronaldo, and that front four interchange with swapping with two others going into the middle when needed, when we're going forward. And you can see how it works, how fullbacks are getting so much room because Sancho and Bruno are tucking inside. Their midfield is having to deal with the 6 players in the middle. The fullbacks are bombing forward, and Tellez and Darlow, no surprise, have been our best players again, because this formation really suits fullback play. The only 2 players that haven't done their job, surprise, surprise, is Fred and McTominay. Fred slightly better than McTominay. McTominay and Fred's passing just isn't good enough for this system at the moment. Whether they can get better is the ultimate question, and the question that every United fan's been asking for years, no matter what formation it's been. But that is where we're letting it down at the moment. Their passing just isn't on point, whereas you bring a Donny on in that role, we may see a bit more. We are creating chances. The keeper has had a few saves to make. We have dominated the half. The hay has really been non-existent, which is a joy, really. And not having to deal with anything the other end. And I think everyone in the stadium has been quite comfortable with where we're at. So, really, really interesting. I'm intrigued to see how he changes it when we need a goal in the second half. So, bring on the second half. More of the same, please. We just need that finish, that killer instinct. A lot of balls going in the box as well today, which is something a little bit different. Walking out, just done all the fan vlogs, and well, I think the general consensus from everyone who spoke there with me on the United Stand as well as off camera was that, you know what, that really couldn't have gone any better apart from me. Yeah, you could argue we could have had a few more goals, but we've seen the plan. I said at half time I could see what he was doing. Now that died off a little bit. We needed the goal in the end, but we got it. But it was quite clear to see where he needs to improve. We've seen a good start there today, but there are elements where we know it can get better. Fitness, keeping that intensity up in the second half, all things to work on. Brilliant that we've got a week off now. Well, we've got a free hit against young boys. Alfie's just walking in a totally different direction. Just make sure, there he is, they've got him back. Yeah, young boys can make 11 changes, 5 subs, so effectively could use 15 different players against young boys on Wednesday. Have a great chance to look at his team in a match day situation, as well as a full week's training before Norwich at weekend. Perfect. Clean sheet, first one of the season, bang on. Fred scores the goal, who'd have thought that? Fred over McTominay at the moment, yes, one of them two has to go. That for me is where it broke down a bit. The midfield didn't do enough going forward. The passing wasn't good enough. Defensively, yeah, brilliant, no problem with that, and that's probably why in the end McTominay didn't come off. It was Bruno coming off. We were just holding firm, and you know what, it worked in the end. It's a good result against a solid, improving Crystal Palace team. 2 wins in a week. We haven't won at Old Trafford for 4 games. Now we've just got 2 wins in a week without Ollie. So you know what, the decision was made and the salvage mission is on. 7 points out of the last 9 in some tough games. Qualification for the Champions League in place. Positives finally. A fan base united. Brilliant talking to everyone outside there with a win in the bag again in the same week. And that's what's important now. You have to be able to use the momentum from good results, and we did that from the Arsenal game. Same team, different formation. The 4-2-2-2 was there for everyone to see. Brilliant. Absolutely buzzing with the result. We move on. Like I said, bigger fish to fry coming up, but we've got a chance now. A run of fixtures where we can build a winning run. There's no reason why we can't add to these 2 wins here against Palace and Norwich. Then that's 4. Then you're looking at Brighton and Newcastle and you're going, oh, that's 6. And then you're starting to really get a momentum and push right in. I expect us to be in the top 4 by December, and you never know. Could do better, but by the time we do play the big guns, which isn't till March by the way, you'll have time to have got this system into the players, and who knows where we'll be then. And that is the interesting bit. Let's not get carried away. I'm not getting carried away. It's not all guns and roses, let's say. It is still a work in progress, and there are bits of it that do need to be put right. Selection, certain players coming in, certain players not starting, certain players that need dropping. Cavani, Varane to come back, do you know what I mean? Martial and Lingard's positioning. How does Pogba fit in? A lot of work for Ranić to do, but it's a good sort of problem, good work. Because today we've seen what he is about, we've seen what he is going to do and how he's going to play and set this team up. Now let's change the personnel, let's give everyone a chance, and I hope that is what Ranić will do now. I'm pretty certain he will now look at it and go, okay, I've seen the taster there today, I want to see the rest of this team and see. Now, like I said, perfect week for him to start it off with, really. Buzzing with that today. I'm going to go home now, enjoy watching some match of the day for a change, and then look forward to the rest of the week. Like, share, subscribe, everyone, as always. Catch you later.
Yeah.